So we know by now, Alex Becker is launching his very own official meme coin, which honestly could be massive. It also might flop, but that's what this video is about. I'm going to tell you exactly my personal prediction on how high this meme coin could go. We're going to give you Twilly, the lead researcher inside our inner circle, his prediction on how high he thinks it's going to go. We're going to go through a couple of the riddles and the clues that are leading up to it, provide context on what other meme coins have done. All right, Alex Becker was annoyed that he missed Peanut. Peanut ran into the billions of dollars of market cap. I'm going to show you this in a second. But because of that, he decided to launch his very own official meme coin, which is pretty crazy to think that Alex Becker is launching his own meme coin. If I heard about that a year ago, I'd be like, that makes absolutely no sense. And it's going to be a ridiculously big opportunity for the first people who are in. And now we're here, which is why I'm making this video, because it's going to be a ridiculously big opportunity if we can get into that meme coin first. I'm also going to give you some more context in this video, a little bit about the clues that he's been dropping and leaving, but more so about how high do I think that Alex Becker's meme coin could go in an optimistic case and a pessimistic case, meaning how much money exactly can we make off this meme coin drop if we can solve the riddle. So let's jump in. Let's start with that context once again. During the election, Alex posted about Peanut non-stop, but he did not buy Peanut. Peanut was the meme coin that got listed by Binance and went to $2 billion. I suck at this. He's deleting his account. He's not actually deleting the account. But you can see down here, it says, "This is the only meme pump I feel immense resentment towards. I made you Peanut, and this is how you repay me." You can see Peanut here. He was tweeting about it on the 13th of November down here at a 41 cents. Just 1 day later, it skyrocketed a 4x up to $1.68. And you're like, oh, only a 4x? That's not that crazy. This is at volume. Becker could have moved $20 million into it and taken out $80 million. So that's why he was very upset about it. So upset, in fact, that he actually ended up buying a 6-ish figure of Peanut as a first major meme coin investment because Becker wasn't playing in the meme coin realms. When did he do this? On November 15th. If we go back and have a look at November 15th, it's pretty peak pricing there. And it's had a pullback, started to go up a little bit. And again, guys, if we're at the start of the meme coin super cycle, Becker still could 20x his money on this. But it's just funny that he was posting about it nonstop down here, then bought in at the high, and it's had a pullback. So funny, in fact, that we now have the opportunity for Alex Becker to launch a meme coin. Because not long after this is November 20 now. He says he just got off the phone with his lawyers. I am cleared to launch a meme coin, which he's going to take no tokens for. This is going to be throw it out in the wild, let the chaos begin. Dog eat dog world, have 5% of people print money, 95% of people donate their money to the money printers, and him just sit back and watch the chaos ensue. In fact, we're not going to go through it in this video, but this is his official meme coin drop instructions. We've gone through this step by step in a video on this channel if you want me to read it to you in a nice Australian accent. If not, go find this document. Maybe we'll link it up in the description for you, and you can go and read through it if you haven't been updated by all the details yet. What you do need to know is that there's going to be 8 ciphers and 5, but technically 7. He's actually expanded this. Puzzles that reveal the time, the date, the hours, the minute, the time zone, the location, and the drop announcement itself in order to actually find the contract address of his official meme coin and race to mint it before everybody else gets in. In fact, if you're a member of our inner circle, you'll be part of our Becker Detective meme coin hunt where we are solving these riddles together, putting our minds together, putting our info together, putting our observational skills together. We currently have 2 out of the 7 meme coin drop hints, and obviously there's been 2 ciphers sold for early allocation on Becker's Twitter and YouTube. But more importantly, how much money can we make? There's a lot of people dedicating a lot of time, energy, resources to making sure that they're first in this token. But if you're first and you don't get out in time and this thing crashes, say it only gets to a $10 million market cap and you're expecting to do a $100 million market cap, you're going to take all that money and just throw it away and all that time you've spent researching all these clues and ciphers. And so I wanted to compare it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meme coin launches that have gone through recently and give my thoughts on those and how I feel like they're going to be different or the same as Alex Becker's launch. And then I'm going to give you my estimate and then Twilly's estimate, who is the lead researcher inside our inner circle. He's normally way more accurate with crypto than I am. And we both made an estimate on how high we think Becker's launch can go. And this is also important because if you're late to this meme coin, if you see it at $180 million market cap, you're like, oh, am I still early? Am I too late? This might help give you some reference based at least on history. But of course, we have no idea how high or low this thing is actually going to go. These are all educated guesses. So let's start with Shork. Now, Shork was a crypto influencer that's not a massive crypto influencer. He launched a token, I believe, on Pump Fund, and it got a $13 million all-time high market cap. Now, he's nowhere near the size of Becker, so this is sort of just like the tail end, really worst case scenario, which I don't even see this happening. In fact, I see $13 million getting eaten up in the first minute or two, because as I explained in another one of my videos, this is a giant game of hot potato. But if you know you're the first or second or third person to get this hot potato, is that how hot the potato works? Because it gets cooler over time. This is a game of hot potato that the potato gets so hot over time that's eventually going to burn someone's hands off. And you know, if you're first to touch that potato, it's going to be the coldest potato. And in terms of, let me link this back to Becker's meme coin. If you know that you've solved the riddles and you're first to mint his meme coin, the very, very first person, honestly, there's no amount of money you couldn't move into there, because you know there's thousands of people, probably 5,000 to 10,000 people that are coming behind you that you can sell those tokens to. However, what if you're the 7,000th person to buy that meme coin? You're going to buy a lot smaller amount because you're like, oh, I'm number 7,000. Is there another 7,000 coming that I can flip it to? Or am I the exit liquidity? Which is a very important question to know. So if I see that $13 million market cap, I will be aping very heavily. However, let's have a look at the next one up here, Dolan Duck. This is not technically Luke Belmar's meme coin, but it's Luke Belmar's basically hardest pushed meme coin of this cycle. If you go to his Twitter, he's talking about a Dolan nonstop almost every single day. This has hit an all-time high so far of a $90 million market cap level. Now, it does have its own community. I understand that. However, $90 million market cap, I would say a lot of that is thanks to Luke Belmar and his audience. He got 1.6 billion views or something in a year. So he has a strong audience that follows him, and he was pushing Dolan very heavily. So $90 million is a pretty impressive market cap. But now let's have a look at Andrew Tate's Daddy token, which we've documented a bunch on this channel. Now, this was one of the first tokens that he got into, because Andrew Tate's recommended more and more tokens since that, such as even Tate Terminal, his AI token, which was inspired by Goatsius up here, which we'll get into a second. But the more an influencer is going to recommend a token, and the token is obviously going to return once everybody cashes out their profits, the less well the next token does. So this is Becker's first ever meme coin that's officially hit. So it's going to have a really sharp edge, just like Daddy did when Andrew Tate mentioned it. And Daddy, I understand, was also his second token. It was his first real mainstream token. Now, the all-time high here is about 210 million. But this does have to equate for some of the burns that went on. I personally thought I saw it hit about a $350 million market cap, but you can see it was up in the hundreds of millions. And this is when the market sentiment was a lot lower than it currently is. Now, I will touch on one thing here with Daddy, because the same is with Mother and the same, no, somewhat with Goat, but not so much. These two influencers, both Iggy Azalea, that's the Mother meme coin, and Andrew Tate, promised future utility. And when you promise future utility, you're selling the rumors. You're like, oh, there's going to be massive things coming for this. Of course, I'm not selling my tokens. What we have to keep in mind, remember, is Alex Becker promises absolutely nothing. So people are not going to be holding, in my personal opinion, as long, because there's no event, there's no thing that we're looking forward to, a Binance listing or something else. The one asterisk to that is if the meme coin is actually really funny and really good, will take off no matter what. And this is just sort of like the build up. You get the first $70 million in, and then the retail who don't even know who Alex Becker is start finding it funny. That could be the only thing to really look forward to. But apart from that, you just got to make sure you're not the 14,000th person to buy this and just be the exit liquidity. So having things promised in the future for these two tokens was very promising. Mother hit an all-time high of $260 million. Then, of course, you've got the recent one, very scandalous one here. A lot of bubble maps connected, a lot of insider trades. I actually don't think it was the Haley Welch girl. I don't think she actually profited much at all. If anything, it looks like a lot of the team that set it up in the insider wallets. I'm not going to speculate on it. I don't know enough, but it did hit an all-time high of $500 million, $500 million, which if you can get in down at the $10 million market cap level, which if you're quick, you probably can with Alex Becker, that would be a nice 50x return on your investment. Again, you've got to sell into the buy, so there has to be enough liquidity for you to actually get out with that 50x. But worst case scenario, maybe you take a 20 to 30x on that, which would be pretty unreal, because once again, you can move some volume in a meme coin cycle. And this is the one factor I didn't have enough time, because I'm actually actually trying to do 2 videos a day as of tomorrow. So I want to put a lot of research into these videos, but I wanted to put the market sentiment when these meme coins were launched so you get some form of an idea. Because one of the biggest things that's going to impact Becker's meme coin is the market super bullish? Has Bitcoin just run another 10K and the SPX 500 has crossed $10 billion and done a 10X? Because then Alex Becker's meme coin can absolutely fly past $1 billion. But what if Bitcoin's had a pullback? What if Ethereum's had a pullback? What if all the meme coins are down 30%? People aren't going to be as bullish and ape into this thing. So the Hawk token was in a really nice meme coin pump. The 500 million is high because a lot of liquidity was locked up by those insider wallets. So again, that's a bit opposite of suppressed. I don't really know actually how to say that, but there's like extra juice was in there because all the liquidity was locked up. So everyone's just trading basically 10, 15% of the whole supply. And that fluctuates probably at a 6x multiple the actual market cap until they get dumped on, which is what happened. And then you have Goatsius. Now Goatsius, technically somewhat of a Mark Andreessen push, the founder of Netscape, massive guy, A16Z, and he sent $50,000 to this terminal, which was 2 AIs talking to each other, getting sharper. They decided to take that $50,000 and make a meme coin. It crossed the $1 billion level and it went to a $1.3 billion market cap, still sitting at an $800 million market cap now. And that's done extremely well for a meme coin that's done by an influencer, even if the influencer is AI. That's the world we're going into, guys. It's going to be AI influencers everywhere. Now, what do I personally think Alex Becker's token will go to? Now, I've done somewhat of a middle ground estimate here. Now, my estimate is $55 million. Let me give you a little bit of explanation because it seems lower than a lot of these other tokens. I believe the smartest people and the people with the most money and the quickest tools and software are the ones that are going to be getting in first. And when they get in first, they know there's no news, there's no events to look forward to down the line because Becker is going to just let the chaos ensue. And so I think there's going to be a lot of sell pressure from some very large purchases, which is going to keep that price suppressed. And at least when I'm trading meme coins, things go up when I see green candle, green candle, green candle. When you're getting 70% pullbacks, when you're getting 50% pullbacks in one candle from whales selling off, people get a lot more hesitant and nervous. Now, again, asterisk. This is just basically if I saw this at a 55 mil market cap, I probably would not buy. But you have to make your own decisions because Twilly, our lead researcher, estimates it can go at about $173 million market cap as long as the market conditions are good. And of course, I wouldn't be shocked if it went that high. But as Twilly says, probably not for long, probably for a matter of hours, if not minutes, because what are we all looking forward to? The only thing that I can imagine is the meme coin being so good that it gets picked up by retail and mainstream. Now, that still leaves us with a lot of opportunity if we're right, and we could be wrong. This thing could absolutely run, but Alex Becker actually gave his first prediction, not a prediction, I shouldn't frame it like that, but he gave his first mention of how high this token could go, because he's talking about the cipher challenges where people get early allocation, and he says if the coin runs to $100 million market cap, remember I predicted 55, Twilly predicted 172, whatever it was, a large allocation should be worth 6 figures, a small allocation 5 figures. And so you can see here, he says, if the coin runs to 100 mil market cap, meaning my reading on this, it is possible for it to get to that $100 million level in Becker's head. That's sort of the benchmark that you can see that he has for this token, which once again, if it does that and you can get in at a $10 million market cap, you can 10x your money. If you're seeing it at a 50 mil market cap and you believe it's going to go to 100 mil market cap, just mentally note you can about 2x your money. And if you are participating in the Becker meme coin hunt, feel free to drop into our inner circle where we are solving this together. We've got a nice whiteboard where all the clues are. I can pull up we have a dedicated chat. You can see there's almost 4,000 messages in here of everyone talking and solving these clues together. We want to be the #1 community, and we want to pack our community with buying in that first 1 to 5% of people so that we can be the ones that make the most money. And so if you want to join us, you'll also get access to our Rubicon whale tracker, where we track the wallets of these influencers, including Alex Becker. So you get a notification when Alex Becker buys into a cryptocurrency with his wallets that we're tracking before he puts it on his social media, before he puts it on Twitter, before he puts it on YouTube, before those millions of people see it. You're going to get that inside edge advantage because you're literally seeing what he's doing as he's doing it and not waiting for him to brag about it going up a 2 or 3x on Twitter. We also track wallets of some awesome other massive influencers like Miles Deutscher, Andrew Tate, Elon Musk, Elliott Trades, Carl Chassis, Crypto God John, who's an absolute G and he's made us a lot of money already, even House of Crypto. And we do portfolio reveals so you can see what these people are holding if you want to copy trade them step by step and get the same results they want. We also track their social medias and their reply tweets just in case they're dropping hints or mentioning new tokens or new projects, or someone like Becker even mentioning new clues towards his ciphers and solving his meme coin treasure hunt. If that sounds good to you, scroll down to the description below, click on the inner circle link, and you'll get instant access to all these tools and this community. We'd love to see you on the inside. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.